Welcome to Business and Life Advice with Atani Advisors. Today, I'm going to talk about what fuels personal and self development. Let's get into it. First is motivation for a better future. Are you running from something or running towards something, right? So it works both ways. Don't feel bad if your motivation is I'm running away from something. That used to me, I was running away from poverty. I was running away from a lack of opportunities. I was running away from feeling like my life wasn't going where I wanted to, right? But it also is me in the same sense that I'm running towards something. I want to really improve my country. I want to help other countries. I want to help a lot of people, right? I want economic freedom for my family. I want to be able to travel with my family. So what are your motivations, right? And utilize that as fuel, right? Hey, I'm running for something. It's okay, you're running from something. That's fine. But it's also great if you are running towards something, right? Hey, I really want to live this type of life. I really want to have this type of impact. I really want to take care of my family this type of way. Within that, you need a clear goal, right? What do you want for yourself? Whether you want to be away from something or you want to be closer to something. Having a very clear goal is going to give you that motivation, that fuel for your fire as this journey begins, and you have to continue. You keep on tapping into that motivation. So my vision, my goal for my life is I want to dramatically improve 1 billion lives, right? I want to dramatically improve 1 billion lives. That's tough. But it pushes me. It pushes me to do things, to go above and beyond, to help people, right? To really build up my businesses, because in order to do that, I'm going to need a lot of money, right? So that's something that pushes me and that drives me. It makes things clear for me in terms of, hey, I can't spend money on this because this is too frivolous for me. Not saying for anybody, but it's too frivolous for me in terms of it's going to detract me from my goal. So the next thing you need to fuel is to continuously learn and to improve your strategy, right? So why do I say continuously learn? Your strategy, if you have a bad strategy, no matter how hard you're running, you're going to be running in circles, right? Or you're going to run backwards. So are you continuously learning and giving yourself enough information so you're improving your strategy and you're making better decisions, right? You're becoming more efficient. You're able to scale higher or climb higher. Are you doing that? And that's fuel, right? Getting better. Right? Are you getting smarter? Are you getting wiser? So what can you do in order to achieve this? Read more books. That's one of the reasons I love reading. Right? It gives me strategies from people who've lived a whole life, experienced some things, and for $20, $30, sometimes 10, if you get it on sale, you get somebody's life work, the wisdom that they've worked so hard to achieve. And books are a great way. Courses, some schools, right? Some professional development programs. I'll suggest going to at least 2 conferences, preferably 4 or more, if you're really trying to scale up your life, right? And those conferences can be anything from specific, meaning industry, or technical conferences where it's in your field. You're going, you're connecting with people, you're learning what new things are coming on, what policies are going on, things people are worried about, things your customers care about, things your bosses care about, or your partners care about. So industry conferences, right? Real technical. I would also say there are broader, maybe motivational conferences, self-development conferences, maybe something like a Tony Robbins that you can go to, things that really hype you up and get you going. Because sometimes we need that, right? We need somebody to help us figure out, okay, this is how I get excited about something. This is how I keep persevering. That's good too, right? Then I would say there's general business or strategy conferences, right? So that's somebody like a Patrick David. His fall conference is a phenomenal conference. Going there and learning general business strategy where that you can apply to your company, apply to your professional development, things of that nature. So these are some types of conferences that I would say, in terms of topic area, that you can look at and really dive into for yourself. Next, networking slash your circle of friends. So there's an interesting statistic which says that you'll make a similar salary to the average of the closest 5 people to you. So what does that mean? Whoever you surround yourself, that's going to be, you're going to have the same life trajectory as them, right? So are you changing or upgrading your circle, right? So your life trajectory continues getting higher, your impact becomes more, or you already have a great circle and you just need to follow them and watch their habits. Why? When I have somebody who I just hired to one of my companies about 6 months ago. He's going through this diet thing where he can't eat certain foods, and that's great for me because since he's in my company, I'm spend a lot of time with my people, and when I'm around him, I know, okay, I'm not going to eat this type of food because he has this diet and I don't want to distract him, right? And that's forcing me to be healthy and eat better. So these things, being around people with good habits, being around people who are going far in their life is going to motivate you, because you're not going to be able to do some things that are detrimental around them because they don't allow that in your circle. And it's going to help you change your habits, improve, uh, run faster, further. It's going to motivate you. So really honing in on your circle of friends. And one of the quotes that I like to say, you're starting a basketball team, aren't you going to try to pick, and you can pick anybody you want? Wouldn't you pick the 5 best people in the league if you could? Yes. So it's the same thing like your circle of your friends. If you're trying to go somewhere in life towards your vision, have you picked the best 5 people in the world to go there, right? And do that. And no, maybe not at all. You're not getting there, but you're constantly looking and you're improving. That's how it works. I immigrated to the U.S. from Africa. We don't have family networks, and I built it out. I stayed with people who were very driven. I'm not saying towards people, I'm super loyal to my people. I have friends who they came from similar backgrounds. Nobody thought we were going to be great or anything, right? And one of my friends, he's a brain surgeon, right, at the #1 hospital in the world. Another friend is leading $100 million deals, right? Another friend runs the trust and estates of some of the world's world wealthiest people, right? And these are people, it doesn't mean, hey, I wasn't hanging, I knew them before all of the success, but it's the habits I did. I want to run with people who do this, this, and this. My friends, we studied hard, we were in the library, we worked hard, we were driven, things of the nature. That can happen, right? You find the people who are the people going first, not the people who you think, oh man, this person is so cool and so that. What are their habits, and are those habits going to lead to success? And finally, experience, right? And testing out theories. So all these books, all this networking, your circle of friends, the conferences, you're learning this test to make sure it works, right? So the experience, so you're putting it out. Hey, I learned this at the conference. I'm going to implement. I've learned affirmations. I'm utilizing affirmations, right? I learned how to negotiate. I'm utilizing how. So you're learning and you're testing. You're saying, okay, you know what? That's textbook knowledge. It doesn't really work. This was really good advice from somebody who practiced it. I'm utilizing and I'm seeing it make positive changes in my life, right? So testing it out. Don't just take in the information and just go to conferences and leave and shit. Try it and start working and implanting those strategies, implanting that information in your day-to-day habits. 3, momentum. As you implant that, continue doing it, because you're going to start seeing your life take off and continue. And it starts slow. But it builds up. I read 100 to 200 to sometimes 300 books a year, right? And when I first started, I didn't really see much change my first or second year. My income improved maybe 5 to 15%, but then after the third year, it started doubling, right? And it's that consistency. So habits, it may change slowly at first, but that momentum and that buildup, it really propels you forward. So get it done and see the change in your life. Take purposeful actions and watch and build on that momentum. It's going to keep you excited. It's going to keep you moving forward. It's going to help people cheer for you, the right people, especially if you're in the circle. You're like, hey, I see what you're doing. I love it. Finally, the last 2, this all requires a growth mindset. So you have to believe that you can change. You have to believe that life is not fixed, that you are not a victim, that you can improve, that you can grow, that there is opportunities for you. If you take anything from this video, I pray that you take that, right? That you can improve, that you can change the outcome trajectory of your life, that you can do a lot for yourself and your family and your community. Please don't let other people make you think that's not possible for you. It is possible for you. I know a lot of CEOs, I know investors, I know leaders, right? So many people have stories that you wouldn't believe, right? They're on trajectories that did not look like where they ended up. So look at yourself, work on yourself, and don't quit. Last thing, accountability. You need people to hold you accountable, right? You can hold yourself accountable too. I have my vision board, which is right up here, which reminds me of where I'm trying to go, where I'm headed. I have my friends who hold me accountable. Hey, did you do this, this, and that? I have my team that hold me accountable. I have my 6 daily tasks that I'm supposed to do, and I post them for my team to see. So if I'm not doing it, things aren't moving, my team is going to know, hey, the boss isn't working like he says he's supposed to be working, right? So that accountability, mentors, coaches, etc. This is something you need to really continue getting to the next level, because sometimes if something's not working, they go say, maybe you should try it another way, right? Or they can help you say, hey, I see you haven't done this in a while. I know this is your vision. What's going on? right, and help reignite you. Because all of us, we have setbacks, but the thing is, let's keep you going forward. Thank you for watching this episode of How to Fuel Your Personal Self-Development. Do you have any tips you'd like to share? Please write them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Business and Life Advice with Atani Advisors, where we talk about how to scale your business, how to scale your life, and how to become a better leader. God bless you.